possession as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll run it now with Robinson. He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5.
Ball carrier. Fred Warner in on
the first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. So you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football. Let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
Got an open man, Keelan Cole. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. Robinson, and a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Robinson, the ball carrier.
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
And he'll be brought down at about the 42. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Looking to throw it, Minshew. And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter. No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Minshew sets to throw. And that is going to be incomplete. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 44. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. And right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
And nothing but green ground. 49ers. Jerick McKinnon with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more? Coverage right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This one taken just inside the 10. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here's Minshew. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
Good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
The Niners take over.
Raheem Mostert and the Niner offense gave the football back. He's in his zone, second quarter, already closing in on a 100-yard game.
And that's the magic number for a running back. Anytime you get to that triple digits, that's all you're looking for. But he's got a chance to really exceed that in this one.
Yeah, he does. That's been the gold standard for a long time, hasn't it, that 100-yard mark?
It really has, and that never has to shift because it's in a game. It's a 1,000-yard mark. I'm wondering, since we've gone from 12 to 14 to 16 games, maybe we need to up that a little.
49ers.
On first down, McKinnon again. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
McKinnon.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
49er first down.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
First down, San Francisco.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. The same target, same result. It's Kittle. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. George Kittle from Jimmy Garoppolo. And the 49ers add on to their lead.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, he knew. And for good reason.
Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. So that one will be accepted. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Now Minshew. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. No gain, and it's 2nd down. Now they got to get to the line quickly. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. And they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
And right back to Kittle. This time he's got it. He's at the 40, the 20, 10, touchdown, 49ers. Jimmy Garoppolo with his second touchdown pass of this first half. And the 49ers, they're just pouring it on.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
And around the goal line, especially on two-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
From the 10. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this? And the Niners get there and bring him down. It was Eric Armstead fighting his way through that time to record the sack.
At the 21-yard line.
They'll throw now on the final play. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it.
Kickoff for San Francisco.
The Jaguars with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here, as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. And oh, he kicked it out of bounds. That's a big penalty.
And this is where the rest of the team turns and stares at the kicker and says, you have one job. Execute it.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On first down, Robinson. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Niners' 44-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Minshew looking for his tight end, Eifert, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. 20. And into the end zone. A pick six for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
A heck of a play. End zone for the touchdown.
Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And a mistake, a surprising mistake there in the kicking game as he sends that one out of bounds.
Kicking team.
And this kick goes out of bounds, and that's obviously why the flag comes out here.
And now you can see the defense greeting the kicker as they go out to play. The starting field position for the...
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 46. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. 38 yards on the scamper there.
Hey, we haven't been around the entire time football's been played, but we have studied our history, and there have been some great backs who've been accused of running out of bounds to protect themselves. Well, back in the day, many people didn't like that. But nowadays, take care of the football, show some intelligence, live to fight another down.
They'll try and run with McKinnon. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. And this is going to be caught. Well, not sure about the need to go for 2, but they get it and extend this lead out even further.
Personally, I'd rather see them kick the extra point there than to go for 2, but it almost feels like there's a story within the story here. I mean, this isn't college. You know, size of victory, that matters in those games. Here, all you have to do is win by 1 point. That's all that you need. Instead, they go for it, get 2. You got some pretty ticked off folks on the other sideline now.
Holding, receiving team.
So holding will scratch off some of that return.
And I know fans get frustrated when they see penalties of this sort on kick returns, but it is difficult to do it right against these moving targets at full speed. Hard to do.
Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They run. Robinson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. K'Wan Williams, the one that got him down. 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. 3rd quarter action from Jacksonville. And his throw's going to be incomplete. DJ Chark, the intended target. And that'll make it 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and
out of the gun. They'll look to throw. Complete to the right side. It's Eifert. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. And he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchdown. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time out, another touchdown. And I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the 4th quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport. The road to be fairly clear by the time we have to leave the booth.
49er.
On first down, they go with Mostert again. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
The ball carrier.
2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Garoppolo to his tight end Kittle for a Niner first down.
First down. 40.
On first down now, run with McKinnon. Fighting through and he's got space. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Back now in Jacksonville. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Taken down right.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down. From the gun, they will run with McKinnon. And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down the game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
4th down.
They'll try it now with Mostert. Shreds the tackle. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. Now Mostert. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Brings up second and
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Raheem Mostert.